The New York Times every year comes up with its own list of best restaurants. And Bansang, a Korean restaurant based in San Francisco, made it into the Daily's 23 of the best American dishes of 2023 for its Mulhwe, which is cold raw fish noodles. Joining me today is a chef there, Mr. Ethan Min. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I'm Chef Ethan, head chef at the Bansang. Thank you for inviting me here today.
Sure. So you are a chef at a San Francisco-based restaurant called Bansang. Tell us what inspired you to become a chef cooking Korean dishes over in the U.S.
Oh, yeah. So I landed in the United States 5 years ago, and then I worked at the Michelin 2-star French restaurant. And I was making the kimchi fried rice for the family meal. And then I try to put some cheese on top, like how we eat all the time in Korea. And then all of my coworkers said, this is not Korean food because you put the cheese on it. And then I was like, no, this is how we eat. And then they was like, no, it's still not Korean food. And at that time, it was pretty frustrating that a lot of people know Korean as just like kimchi or Korean barbecue. And then that's why I kind of like started thinking about I need to open a Korean restaurant in San Francisco to introduce Korean new flavor, or there's much more than just kimchi and Korean barbecue.
So it all started with a kimchi fried rice with cheese on it. Then what is this Mulhwe all about for those of us who may not be so familiar with the dish?
Oh, yeah. So Mulhwe means in Korean just like a water and the raw fish. So basically it means a cold raw fish soup. So it was started by the fishermen on the fishing boat because they don't have time for like a meal, and they brought there some like gochujang broth with a vegetable, and also they cut the fish right after they caught, and then they just mix everything together with the noodle and sometimes the rice, and then just more like a drinking in kind of thing, and then that's how it started. So it normally served with the gochujang broth, sometimes it's doenjang in the Jeju Island, and then also a bunch of vegetables such as like cucumber and cabbage, or lettuce, and just like vegetable, anything like people prefer, and seafood and the kind of thing. And we always recommend like mix everything together and eat with a spoon so that they can enjoy all the flavor and all the different texture. Just I love this dish. It's really good. Yeah.
Right. Then I have to ask you, why Mulhwe out of all the dishes? I mean, kimchi fried rice is, a much beloved one, but why Mulhwe?
So we have another chef named Jin, and then Jin and I just love Mulhwe. This is probably our favorite dish of all time. And when you open a restaurant, we had been craving for the Mulhwe because we cannot, order or eat here. Of course, we don't want to sell food we don't like. We always want to say we love. And also one of idea, like I said, trying to bring some like new dish is popular for Korean, but not popular for the non-Korean people. So Mulhwe was one of them. And also we found like a lot of similarity between the Pohang, which is known for Mulhwe, and San Francisco. Both like known for the seafood and also like a port city and that kind of thing. So we thought like you would work out, and then actually it did pretty good. Yeah.
Right. I'm sure you've received wonderful comments about Mulhwe ever since you've been introducing it to your San Francisco restaurant. But what comments or reactions do you remember or hold dear to your heart? Any comments you'd like to share?
Normally, I think the guest has just no clue what Mulhwe is. Because in the menu, it just says Mulhwe, just like a Mulhwe. And when they get it, it's like beautifully plated, and also like when they mix it and eat together, just like they have just no expectation. And then people always say it's like unexpected and surprisingly great. So also I personally, I got a lot of, good comment from like friends, and when they taste it, it's like better than, sometimes they said better than one in Korea. And then I'm really proud of this dish, actually, yeah.
Right, the way it looks, the dish itself it could be a pleasant surprise to non-Korean people there. Chef Min, before I let you go, are there any dishes you're currently working on or experimenting with a view to adding to your menu?
We are now working on some Korean bao, like a steamed bun dish with charcoal grilled gochujang chicken, and then like a soy pickled charred scallion and sesame leaf mayo, which is candy mayo. And also we're trying to make the 오징어 순대 kind of like American version a little bit, like, and then serve with some like a chili chimichurri sauce. And that's just, we have a lot of idea. And also another idea is like 고기 국수 in Korea, in Jeju Island. I'm trying to like make it our Bansang version of it too.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today. Chef Min joining us all the way from San Francisco. You have a wonderful afternoon there.
Thank you so much. Thank you.